Good morning. We don't have many stocks to trade today, and I am running a little late, um, but we still got uh, two TTWO and BP. Since I'm running a little late and I had to look up if BP was a stock I could actually trade, I did miss an entry above 23.40. The highs right here. That would have been a nice entry. Um, Also, TTWO. Let's see. Might look good above this 177, but these rejection candles are heavy, so I'm gonna wait a little longer. But yeah, those are the only two stocks that I'm looking at right now. The only ones that are gapping up 3.5% and have some news. There were no shorts that were gapping down 3.5% and had news, which is a little regrettable, but it's all right. So we're just gonna wait and see what we can do. I am a little sad that I came in late, that I was late and, looking this up and missed this. Went straight to Target, 20 cents, but it's all right. Yeah, so we're just gonna sit back and watch. Right now, BP is the only stock that looks like it might give us something good. And this is the reason why I say this. Usually, I don't like stocks that break below their opening range. So you see how TTWO shot up and it's already been rejected and it's already breaking below this first candle here. Now, if it builds up a base, comes back into the range and gives us a nice pattern, I might, consider it. But right now, the more interesting stock is BP because it's showing more strength because pulled back, broke out, and right now it's sitting above its opening range. And hopefully it'll come down a little bit, build up some support, and then reverse to go higher. That's what we're looking for because what we look for is if stocks that gap up to continue and stocks that gap down to continue, and we like to either get in on breakouts or get in on reversals. And right now we'll see what this does. Well, it looks like BP is breaking down. It might break below the opening range. So then it won't be as interesting. We have about 7 more minutes to see something, and if nothing happens within that time, we're just gonna call it a day. There's gonna be no trading day in that case. Okay, BP showing a little strength. Buyers coming back in. That's what I like to see. I don't know. If this candle forms a doji and the next candle breaks above this candle at 2330, that yeah, see that's a decent reversal pattern, but the stop is 10 cents. It's like and the 1 minute chart doesn't look too hot. So I'm gonna give it a minute. The volume is nice though. The volume is very nice. Volume it engulfed this bar and it has more volume than the previous all these previous red candles. This one is it's kind of the same, but for the most part, it's really good. Okay, looks better. Let's see. It's not really my normal setup. As you can see, it's having some trouble getting up. You could tell that there were a lot more sellers at around 36, 37. go. Let's see. Target hit based off of that 10 cent. Now, here's the thing. It wasn't a bad setup. Um, it was just really aggressive for me. And I mean, the most risk I could have taken was $100. Um, so I could have done it. Maybe if I was trading where I could, actually get some normal risk, because I want to be risking $300, then I might have taken it. But at the same time, like it was extremely aggressive. Still a good trade though, solid. I feel like it has a little bit of room to move a little more, maybe to 2350, I bet. One thing that, okay, so the reason why I limit myself to the first 15 minutes is because I want to practice taking aggressive entries like this. Because, um, like I said, great setup, but I'm not used to taking such aggressive entries like that. Um, all right, well, it is 15 minutes in, and I haven't taken a trade, so I'm only watching two stocks. This is the update on TTWO. Not really doing much of anything that I like to see. I mean, it'd be beautiful for a short, but that's not my strategy. So I'm not even. I don't even touch it. BP was the only thing that had. You could have had two entries on this today. One right here above 2340 and one right here above 2330. Now on the 1 minute I wouldn't have taken this, but once you see it on the 2 minute, you see that little hammer. 2330 would have been your entry. 23, I would have put 2320 as my stop for 10 cents, and you'd have had two wins today on BP. Um, as we, just continue to get better and watching the first 15 minutes, you might see me taking more aggressive entries like that because it was a great setup. Um, but for now, I'm just going to keep to what I do, keep to what I see. And right now it has given 1 to 1.5. See, that's what I thought that kind of setup would give. When you have really tight reversals like that, they oftentimes do give a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So you're risking 1, you're gaining 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 1.5, stuff like that. But anyway, sorry I didn't take a trade today, guys, so you couldn't see really much of anything interesting. I do hope that you still enjoyed the video, and I will catch you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.